Childcare in the UK is very expensive, especially for immigrants. So many people spend so much money on childcare in the UK. Some people spend as high as £1,400 on childcare every month. Yes, you heard me. That's just about somebody's salary. And then you begin to ask yourself, how much is the average salary of an immigrant in the UK to be spending that much money on childcare? So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you how I've managed to keep my childcare costs very low in the UK. You guys, childcare is one major challenge most immigrants deal with in the UK, especially if you have little children. So this video is really important. That is why you need to watch it and share it to everyone that will benefit from it. Like this video already so YouTube can recommend it to more people. To all my returning subscribers and new viewers, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Tochi. Honestly, we can't talk about the major challenges of living in the UK without mentioning childcare. This is one struggle that a lot of people, a lot of immigrants deal with in the UK, especially for those who have children below 4 years. Why did I say 4 years? Because in the UK, from 4 years upwards, children can go to school for free. So if you have children from 4 years and above, you can easily take them to school every other day and probably get a 9-to-5 job that deals with everybody going out. You take your children to school, go to work, and possibly bring them back from school after work. So you might not really spend so much money on childcare in this instance. But for people like me who have children under 4 years, this is our major struggle. So in my case, my first child was just 2 years old when we moved to the UK. So if you're a parent like me, if you're somebody like us dealing with childcare in the UK, struggling with childcare, you have little children that you have to take care of, you have to also go to work, and then you have that challenge of childcare, where to keep your children, what to do with them, and how to basically combine work and family. And so I'm just going to be giving you guys some tips that have worked for me, how I've managed to keep childcare costs really low. In fact, I've not even spent so much money on childcare. When I hear people talk about how they spend so much money on childcare, I honestly cannot relate to that. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my secrets. Number one, part-time contract. So basically, because my husband is on a full-time job, I have to work around his availability. So when I was searching for jobs, I was deliberate with the kind of jobs that I wanted. I knew that I couldn't really do a full-time job considering my circumstance. So I was deliberate with the kind of job, I was searching for online. So I was basically searching for part-time jobs, going for part-time contracts. So I was really lucky to get that kind of job. I even had to mention it during my interview that this is what I want. I know those kind of jobs are not easy to come by. Jobs where you just have to work 2 or 3 times a week. I know they are not really easy to come by, but I was lucky enough to get that kind of job. So I basically just worked twice a week when my husband is available to take care of the kids. That way we don't spend any money at all on childcare. So when he's at work, I'm at home with the children doing school run and every other thing, and when I'm at work, he's also at home with the children. So that's how we've been doing it, and it's been working for us. This way we don't have to pay anyone any amount of money to take care of our children. So if you're interested in getting this kind of jobs, you should go online and search for exactly what you're looking for. There are so many of them online. You can also get with the NHS and every other company that offers part-time contracts. You will find something like that online. I know they're not easy to come by, but you just have to keep searching, and someday you might get one. And then if you can also try to work around your partner's availability. So the main applicants might work during the day or at night, and then you do the opposite shift. You guys just take opposite shifts. That way somebody is always at home with the children. I think it's actually cheaper and easier that way. And guys, sometimes if you say that, okay, let you both work and see if you can keep your children with childminders or any other childcare option where you have to spend money, maybe getting a nanny or something, you discover that it's actually very expensive, very expensive, to the extent that when you check how much you'll be left with every month after paying for that service, you'd ask yourself, is this really worth it? For instance, I got a 9-to-5 full-time job sometime. So after the interview, of course, I already saw the description of the job and everything that comes with the job, so I knew that it was a 9-to-5 full-time role. So I went out to ask questions. I inquire about their schools, their prices, and how much it will actually cost me if I have to keep my child there and go to work, right? And guess what? I discovered that if eventually I take this job, my take-home salary and what I'll be spending on childcare every month is almost the same thing. That's ridiculous. And I told myself, is this actually worth it? Like, guys, is this actually worth it? Like, it doesn't make sense at all. But if you make so much money that you can afford childcare, you can afford to take your child to a nursery, 9 to 5 every day, that's fine, that's okay. But some people like me who are still trying to find their fees, build their finances and save money, I don't think it is actually worth spending so much money on childcare when you're not even earning so much. Number 2, patronizing schools that are owned by churches as against going for private nurseries, right? So I discovered that most churches actually run like nurseries for charity and all that, so they don't charge as much money as these other private nurseries. For instance, when I went out to make this enquiry, I discovered that some nurseries charge as high as £56 every day, 9 to 6 p.m. I think, and some charge like £50, £52 for full day, and some from like £30 to £35 for half day. So if you're doing a full-time job, you have to stay at work from like 9 to 5 and you have to keep your child in school from 9 to 6 p.m. or thereabouts, then you'll be spending £56 every day. Imagine how much it will cost you at the end of the month. That's about £1,100 or thereabouts every month. Then how much are you even making to be able to afford to spend that kind of money on childcare? Do you get my point? But for some of these nurseries that are owned by churches, they collect like £20 every day or something like that. So you see that it's not as much or as high as that of the private nurseries. Like when we first came into the UK, my daughter went to that kind of school and we're spending like £30 every week. Yeah, we're spending about £30 every week for her nursery for 2 days. She was going to school for only 2 times a week and we spent £30. Number 3, you could get work from home jobs. I've tried that kind of job as well, so that's why I'm able to share it with you. That would actually allow you to do your school run, take care of your children and actually do your job and earn money. So if you can look for work from home jobs. There are so many jobs online you can get, like customer service jobs, call center jobs, research jobs and things like that. There are so many kind of jobs that you can get and work from home. So you can target that kind of job as well. Or look for hybrid jobs where you have to go into the office maybe twice a week and then work from home for the rest of the week. You can actually search for jobs like that as well. They are online. That is why you should decide on the kind of job you want and then be intentional about your job search. Search for exactly the kind of job you're looking for online. So if you want hybrid jobs, if you want remote jobs, work from home jobs, things like that, make sure you search exactly for the kind of job that you want. Also, side hustle worked for me as well. I obviously have a side hustle where I work from home. I do my job in my home, make my money. That way I'm able to take care of my kids, do my job and still able to take care of my kids in the comfort of my home. I don't have to pay anybody to take care of my child. I don't have to go out to any nursery to keep my child, except I just want my child to, go to nursery, mix up and socialize with other children. When it comes to dealing with childcare, then I don't have any issue at all, simply because I have a side hustle that allows me work from home, make money from the comfort of my home and still take care of my children. So if you can do that as well, if you have like a business you can do, if you have a skill that you have that you can monetize, make money from it, you can do it from the comfort of your home. That way you're able to work from the comfort of your home, make your money and still take care of your family. The next thing that's actually helped me is that I've tried to build relationship with people around me. I try to make friends and build healthy relationships as well. The truth is, no man is an island, especially in a country where we don't really have our relatives, our family and friends in. We have to try to make friends with people around us, just build healthy relationships, people that you can trust with your children. Build relationships with people that if there is need for it, you can actually trust them with your children. Like if you need to go out for something important, if you need to go on a meeting, or if you need to go into the office for something, or if something important comes up that you need to go out and you want to keep your child or your children somewhere, build that kind of relationship with somebody that you'll be able to trust your children with. That way, that other person can still trust you with their children as well, because we all need ourselves to survive. No matter how you see see it. There just might be something that comes up. We all need each other to survive. Try to build relationships. Try to get close to people around you. No man is an island. You cannot really do it all by yourself, you know. So we need such people around us as well. We need to build healthy relationships with good people. Trust me, I said good people because, see, you can't keep your children with just any person. So you have to learn to build relationships with good people that you can trust your children with, that if there is need for it, you can easily just keep your child there and say, please just let him just stay with you for 1 hour, 2 hours while I go for this and come back, while I go for a meeting and I'll be back. And they can also keep their children or trust their children to stay with you and be safe. People do that all the time in this country because, guys, we all need each other to survive. And lastly, another thing that has helped me is bringing family members over, right? The truth is, we all need to see our family and friends sometimes. And when you have them around you, it makes things a whole lot easier for you, right? My mom has been around with me for a while. She has gone back, and then my mother-in-law is around as well. So it really makes things very easy. That way you can easily go out to get something. There's somebody you can trust. I know that your kids are in safe hand when you go out or when you have to go to work or go for a meeting or something. So yeah, this one is actually expensive, but it is worth it. Like, it is really worth it. Seeing your family members with you, seeing your parents with you, guys, it's everything. Not only are you able to see your parents with you in the UK, you have great company and you have great help as well. Someone to help you with childcare. That alone is everything. So if you have the means, why not consider inviting your parents, your family members over? That would actually help, so they can always visit. And I pray that God gives me the grace and gives me the money to do this. You can also try that as well. The feeling is heavenly. Having somebody you can trust around you, guys, it is everything. Trust me. So yeah, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope I've been able to help you by sharing my secrets and tips with you. Some of these tips help me personally, and it has helped a lot of people around me as well. You can try it too, especially if you're just moving to the UK with children. You feel stuck, you feel like, oh, you can't really do much. Trust me, it can be really frustrating, but you can try these tips and it might help you. So thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.